picked by either side. So seems like definitely this ever-changing meta is still ever-changing.
For some sort of a 1v1. Want to respect the Talia, so all makes sense.
We have a nice fight down here. Lehens with no black shield, and he is just going to be dead meat. First blood. Almost anticlimactically as he just...
Question mark, just like when we talk about Lehens on the Morgana.
All the control that Kingzone has.
Turn, Yasuo can do decent Baron damage. Gorilla.
Oh boy. The Talia dream, and he's looking for it now, but the Flash headbutt onto the Scuttle Crab. He's really trying to get out of here, but that ultimate is going to come down eventually. Has a stopwatch, but even with the missed seismic shove, there was just no escape for Gorilla. Even burns his Flash to try to get away, but still goes down.
Combos keep doing 3/4 of people's health in the early game, and Kingzone going for a one-man mission on other side of the map fine, and this side of the map not as good as Cuz is spotted.
Oh boy, he's in so much trouble too. He's trying to go onto the Talia. He does a lot of damage, but
explainable. That one not as much so as Khan wants to kill.
Uh-oh, he gets knocked up trying to dodge to the north. The easiest beast you've ever seen. Khan, he is back with the solo kill.
Against his old buddy, the person who he said should clean his neck. Well, this time, he's able to get the solo kill. It was an easy win for Sword first time, but that was on old Aatrox. And forget that you just randomly do someone's entire health bar in the early game.
If you get the full combo,
very hard to shut down. So I think that could be big as bot lane.
Poor Sword, man. It's just everybody getting on the Sword boat here. It's not going to work out. And hello, Khan. You weren't looking. The paranoia doesn't work on you. The stopwatch is going to come in, though. Double stopwatch. They're going to try to lock him down. But here's Gorilla. The three-man knockup is huge. Is it going to be enough? Khan just go down, but the rest of Griffin is on the run. Lehens is going to survive for now. The binding comes in too, and BDD is going to be forced to flash, but is trying to go down here and get one more kill before he goes down. The stopwatch with 5 health left here. He will go down in the end. Up in the top side, it looks like Prey is up there all alone. Here comes the Talia onto the support by himself. Should be able to take him out eventually. There it is with this chilling smite for the last hit. And Viper, he once more wants to get that final kill on a Prey. The 1Q is going to be close, but he does not continue on the chase.
Can't get the cooldown reduction onto the arcane shift to go in. I think the Yakety Sax music was playing pretty loud in my head. Valdez, Kingzone made a lot of poor choices through all of this. They may end up getting an Infernal just by chance. Khan isn't watching, like you say. Well, we know where he's watching. He's watching the Nocturne ultimate, and then he's like, crap, no, W, and thus the trades. Very one-sided.
He's going to come up here with the help of his friends. They do have the Mountain Drake, and they're running out of vision now with the Paranoia. Really nice head buff by Gorilla. Is going to delay the Talia getting in, and it's going to be the easiest flash from Khan to pick that up. Now Griffin looking for more kills, but everybody flashes the wall. All 5 flashes are going to be used, and Gorilla will happily give up his life, and Kingzone sacrifice for his team. Griffin is going to be evening things up here in terms of the Drakes, unless Cuz can try to steal it, but it looks like he won't even go for it. It's essentially giving this up.
Baron has one off, like you mentioned. Another objective, 4 turrets. I saw slow. They can't rotate. It takes a long time for the 3 members to walk down. That's why Griffin was thinking with Tarzan's rock surfing.
Oh boy, there it is, the seismic shove and Prey in a lot of trouble. The easiest shockwave is not even going to flash out for that one. The wall's going to come in. Tarzan, he's still on the chase, and oh boy, he ate his Wheaties tonight, but he flashed into 3 members and is going to give his life away now. As OK gives the 1v1 away. Khan is going to get extremely low here, but has the backup of his team. But look at Viper, look at Sword. Outsider pushing in. Khan is going to show himself. Tarzan is getting really low. Gorilla with no ultimate. It's going to be a 50-50. Trying to come on in. Here is Cuz. And he's not going to get it as Talia picks it up. Gorilla also going to go down here. The shockwave gets the DA out of Yasuo. But now Prey in the backline with his Swain is trying to take out Tarzan here. But the rest of Kingzone just on the run. BDD not able to turn it around. Prey gets the kill on the Talia. Viper is getting low on mana, but they do get the kill onto Swain. And now it's only Khan on the run as BDD has left him alone to push the mid lane. Should be a kill onto the Cho'Gath, as it is 4-on-1. Even with that stone plane, he's really trying to get Lehens, but the silence is gonna miss. BDD does clap back with the turret, but definitely a one fight for Griffin.
The sideways are in such a wonderful spot. A slow push in the bot side only now. Going to be getting the inner turret, the top side the Cho'Gath had to go to. It's the right move.
Alistair was also super important, just fell apart. They have so much burst damage and so much magic damage. You look at the items of the Alistair without his ult. The one objective of the Baron does move over into the Elder Drake as well, and Griffin is very fast running away with this one.
Kingzone to actually close in on multiple threats, and getting a pick is seeming impossible. They tried to pick Sword about 8 times and found no value out of it. Griffin have this Baron for another minute 40. That's over 2 minion waves, probably 3. And thus they walk up, and very little Kingzone can do. They have full commit or they have to pull away.
Even Viper's getting really frisky, just eating forward into Prey. Chunks him out for about 1/4 of his health with just 1 Q in the red buff, and now they have a really nice push in the mid lane, looking for some Nexus turrets. The wall is going to come down here, but it will be blocked. Canceled in the end. Still looking at this mid lane, though.
And they got the double buffs right for another 50 seconds. So they're feeling so good about a fight, even if it does happen.
Yeah, just zoning him out, playing this Talia and Orianna perfectly, but there's the engage from Gorilla, is gonna use his ultimate, looking for the backline is Cuz, but he's gonna go down so fast, his GA will disappear. Sword is in the normal Gnar form, and now Cuz is gonna get super low. They're really trying to take him out here. Here comes BDD into the backline, is gonna get the knockup on Lehens, but then he disappears to 1 dissonance from the Orianna. Toby is now extremely farmed. Kingzone is able to go back into the base, and they need to get back here for the defense as the Nexus turret is going to go down. Let's go for trying on the number 2, says Kingzone. But the damage is coming in. Prey gets super low, and they take him out. Tarzan with no more mana, but it does not matter. Griffin do have the damage with Chovy and with Viper, and they will take game number 1 in exciting fashion. 41 minutes to take the cake.
Their objective play is what separated Griffin and Kingzone. That was a losing matchup for the Gnar, but it's something safe, and this is one you feel really good about if you are Khan. Khan undefeated on the...
Well, this is what happens when Scuttle Crabs give you a lot of stuff. As Gorilla is going on in, gets bone skewered. Tarzan is going to stop the Fear Leash from coming in. Peanut taking a lot of damage, forces the flash out of Gorilla, and now Prey in a bad spot. The Ignite taken down, and first blood goes to Lehens. Trying to come in here with the Bone Skewer. He does land it. There's the Shockwave. Gonna look to force the flash out of BDD, and there it is. But Lehens comes in and gets the stopwatch too. But just as easy as you'd like. The stopwatch, not very good against Orianna. They pick up the kill. Get those kills now. No summoners on BDD. And Chovy still with them. And look at this. Looking for a play on the top side on the Khan. Who's the bully now? 2-on-1. He does have a stopwatch, but look at how tanky Tarzan is. He really doesn't care about this turret at all. Is going to live in the end, but here comes Peanut.
2018, but it's usually in service of something good happening elsewhere. If Khan's getting repeatedly ganked, theoretically, they're getting wins elsewhere, but they're not getting them here. They're getting ganked and dying in mid lane. We're seeing Tarzan, who again has a Mega Gnar. Look at the timing once more.
Well, no flash and no stopwatch. What are you going to do this time, Khan? It's going to be dying. That's going to be the answer. He goes down again to another dive. Meanwhile, you talked about other map plays. It is 4-on-3 down here on the bottom side, but here comes the TP. Will be canceled out of Sword in favor of just trying to take out this top turret instead.
He didn't use the Gnar ultimate, but the Mega Gnar was timing out as he teleported. So just take the turret, no reason to risk for more. Lehens is around because the Infernal has spawned. Doesn't seem like Griffin going to be really able to contest this.
Not much they can do. Lehens is thinking about a Bone Skewer. Especially after
it's gone.
Fly called him out and said, just gonna let this one go. Gorilla gets there, and it looks like the Gnar is finally gonna get that bottom turret.
Sword held on to his teleport. Lane assignment doesn't allow them to contest for the Infernal. So no big action happens, but Griffin get a little big buff here in terms of the Infernal.
In a team fight outside of the ganks in the mid lane. Once again, nobody in the bottom side at the same time, so Sword just paranoia in. He doesn't have his flash either, so he can't face check. Gorilla tries to come over here, but it's too late. Nocturne ultimate is used, and for what?
Being dictated to is Kingzone DragonX, and it's going to be an inner turret easily picked up by Griffin.
Griffin looking really smooth. Well, Kingzone weren't able to do that. Griffin has just waited for it. And Kingzone say, yes, we would love a clean house. Let's have a clean game.
Yeah.
Nobody gets hurt. You know, just 4 kills, that's fine, Griffin. You just go ahead and, yeah, you can stay over. It does happen, especially with more and more patches. Teams begin to figure out the new meta. And then eventually a couple of picks come in where you're like, oh, that's actually perfect against what's in the meta right now. And it changes everything up. Well, I think we'll definitely see some questions about the priority on some picks, like the Orianna we mentioned, the Nocturne as well. We'll see where everything lands. We've seen Gnar come back in a big way as well to deal with stuff like Mundo. Look at Viper just 1v. Well, the push is coming in. This is just about what you would expect, right? 14,000 gold ahead now as Griffin. The Swain is looking useless as ever. We talked about priority. That will definitely be another one that could be looked at, as it seems like there are more counter picks than we really originally realized, as he cannot get in range of this team. He has to flash away rather than flashing forward and getting his 5-man ultimate, sucking the life of everybody. And that's going to be
the Baron's being taken. You know it's being taken. You know if you go in, you lose. Baron going to be to the side. Yeah. Griffin sword peels away to zone them away. This is what fits into that KT mantle. They got the Jace this time, baby. They went 3 times Scorch, tried to dominate lane, but they never got anything done with the knock.
Gorilla's trying to go for a flank over here. The pillar's going to be on the door of the base, actually. Tarzan with the stone plate, doesn't care about anything. Trying to get the stun here on a Gorilla. Paranoia, look at the back line as Gnar is just going ham. Is going to get the GA and hops out of there. Gorilla's going to go down 2. And Kingzone from so far behind. The Ray comes in, but Lens is there to stun him down 2. And that's just going to be it. 5 mans on 1 as 4 kills come through. The double kill for Chovy's Orianna. And the result we all expected comes through eventually. 2-0 for Griffin tonight over Kingzone.
Griffin end the regular season.